Welcome to the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Wanted to take some time, make a quick video. Obviously, the news came out yesterday. Kasper to Oregon. Kind of a weird deal, kind of up and down. Coming off of his visit, a lot of momentum. We thought Kasper was coming to Tennessee, but he chooses Oregon. A lot of changes over the course of the weekend with that recruitment and what went down. A lot of people talking about NIL. Other people saying he wants to reclassify to 2022, and I don't know what the actual case is, and it's fine either way. Best of luck to Kasper. A lot of people out there, we don't need him, don't want him. That's not the case. I really liked what Kasper brought to the table. Best of luck to him as he moves on to Oregon. But what I want to do is take some time and look at a few other wide receiver targets that are out there, because one of the comments that I liked on VolQuest was, guess what? Wide receivers are not going to be a problem. There are plenty out there. We're going to get into it, take a look at it. As always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it if you would just smash that thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the Talkin' VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts, we're not insiders, we are fans just like you. So if you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe, click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. We will be live tomorrow, Tuesday night, 6:30, NCAA 2013, Xbox 360, but also a hangout talking about Tennessee football. A lot of you guys come and dropped into the baseball stream yesterday, wanted to talk about recruiting. We don't really do that. If it's a baseball stream, we're talking baseball. Basketball stream, we're talking basketball. But the NCAA streams on Tuesday, we can talk about whatever you guys want. So come hang out. It'll be a good time. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Some wide receiver targets as we move forward in the class of 2023. I think first and foremost, shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody. Primary target number one is Carnell Tate. We've talked about him a lot over the last week. 6 foot, 285-pound wide receiver out of IMG Academy in Florida. 24/7 Sports has him ranked as the second best wide receiver in the country. Now, kind of going into his recruitment, felt like more of a pipe dream. Could Tennessee really make this happen? He comes on campus for the visit with Nico and also Kasper. Coming out of that visit, Tennessee has a lot of momentum. When you look at the scouting report, Carnell Tate gives you everything you want in a wide receiver. I've done a recruiting profile on him, so if you want more of that, go back, check out that recruiting profile on Carnell Tate. But as far as Tennessee's recruitment, what I really like about it, again, there was some positivity coming out of the visit. But yesterday with Kasper and the commitment, when he put out the tweet on Saturday saying he was going to be making his announcement on Sunday, Carnell Tate puts out the tweet. I've still got it here. I'll throw it up on the screen. Lead the way for us. Now, that would make you think that Carnell Tate and Kasper were both heading to the same destination. The only similar school they have in common is the University of Tennessee. Kasper was Oregon and Iowa. Carnell Tate was more Notre Dame, Ohio State. They both had Tennessee in the mix. Now, there's also rumors out there saying that Kasper told the Tennessee coaching staff that he was coming to Tennessee. He told the other class of 23 guys that he was going to Tennessee. So it would appear that Carnell Tate also thought Kasper was coming to Tennessee. So when he says lead the way for us, it makes me think that Carnell Tate is a lean to Tennessee. Now, another target here that Tennessee is looking at, that is Noah Rogers. He is a 6'2", 180-pound wide receiver out of North Carolina, 4-star. 24/7 Sports has him ranked as the 9th wide receiver in the country. Now, the thing about Noah Rogers, I think he is at the top of the recruiting board for Tennessee, but he has never actually been on campus. So this is one of those, until you really get this kid on campus, I don't know that you really have any traction or momentum in recruiting this kid. Now, Brent Hubbs over at VolQuest did say that he is likely to visit sometime in late May, so we will follow that, keep an eye on it. If they get him on campus, I think they can get some traction there. Tennessee really likes his length and how he can be used. He's kind of a versatile guy. Been clocked at a 4.46 40, and he's a guy that you use a lot in the return game, returning kicks, returning punts. The scouting report on Noah Rogers says verified size, verified sub 4.5 speed, and plus length. Also competes in track. Productive big play receiver, averaged 20.5 yards and 22 touchdowns on 70 catches. Says he's a smooth route runner, and that's the thing. If you're a good route runner, you can improve your speed. You know, it says he's verified sub 4.5. You can improve your speed by being a good route runner. Says he gets off the line and into routes well, gets out of breaks and accelerates to gain separation, adjusts well to off-target throws, and shows excellent ball skills. Sure-handed and willing to make plays in traffic, exhibits body control and makes acrobatic catches look easy, knows how to use his size to shield defensive backs, high points ball well, and excels on 50-50 balls. But again, for me, with Noah Rogers, we'll just have to see how that plays out. Can they get him on campus in May? If so, I think Tennessee can get some momentum there. Now, another guy that a lot of you have been talking about in the chat, and for me, I like Devin Hyatt. 6'2", 194, also out of IMG Academy in Florida. Obviously, the little brother of Jalen Hyatt, current Tennessee wide receiver. But when you look at the recruiting board, what Tennessee was looking for, they had Kasper, Tate, and Rogers at the top of their board, and then there's kind of a pecking order. And I was using the words that Devin Hyatt wasn't necessarily a take. And I don't know if that's true. I don't know if he wouldn't have been a take if he committed, but he wasn't at the top of the recruiting board for Tennessee. But when you look at his offers, it's a who's who's list of college football: Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Auburn. Can Tennessee win him over Alabama and Georgia? Obviously, it's going to help you that you have big brother Jalen on campus. But Devin Hyatt is a track guy. He clearly has interest in Tennessee. He's been in and around the program, obviously with his brother being on campus, attended multiple games. But there's a picture out there that really bothers me, and it shouldn't bother me. It is what it is. It's high school kids. But it's a picture of Devin Hyatt meeting VFL legendary volunteer Al Wilson, showing up at a game in Neyland Stadium, and he has Georgia wristbands on. That just makes me sick. It makes me want to puke. Is Devin Hyatt a Vol, or is, and again, I get it. They're high school kids. They take all these visits. They get all this gear and swag, and they want to represent it, but don't show up to watch Big Brother play inside of Neyland Stadium and meet VFL great Al Wilson with Georgia wristbands on. But I think Devin Hyatt, definitely a talented wide receiver, got the speed. Some may say he's even better than Big Brother Jalen, but I think he's definitely a priority now. I think you got to push in on Devin Hyatt now that you lost Kyler Kasper. One last guy, and this guy's I really like this kid, Cameron Seldon. Can Tennessee really pick up some momentum here? 6'1", 210, out of Virginia. Now he's listed as an athlete on some recruiting sites. He plays running back and wide receiver both, but 24/7 Sports has him listed as a wide receiver. But he is the third-ranked athlete in the state of Virginia. Very talented kid. He was in town for the spring practice, spring practice just recently. Kind of toured the facilities, feeling what the program was all about. It was his first time attending a college football practice, but he is likely to take an official coming up over the summer. It was an unofficial visit when he was on campus this last time, but he's a track guy. He's got that speed. He's been clocked in the 4.3s on the 40. And you can also, he's a guy that, again, plays wide receiver and running back. You can move him around. When he met with the coaching staff, they said they like his potential to be able to play wide receiver, but also come into the backfield, mix things up, give you options with his versatility as an athlete. Now, the scouting report over at 24/7 Sports on Cameron Seldon: unverified size, but looks and plays big, dynamic high school playmaker who projects to receiver, but could legitimately play several positions in the future. Got snaps at quarterback, receiver, corner, safety, and kick returner as a sophomore. Ran a 10.81 100 and a 22.2 200 during sophomore track season. Flashes great acceleration and long speed. Shows terrific run after catch ability and run strength. Limited sophomore sample size. Faces lower level competition, raw in general, but particular in position specific technical areas. Nevertheless, a true football player with high level instincts and playmaking athleticism. Projects to Power 5 level as an impact at wide receiver, though a defensive back 7 position could also fit quite well. You know, sometimes you can't teach speed. So if you've got a guy like Cameron Seldon that has that raw athleticism, plays against lesser talent, doesn't necessarily have the technique. That's a guy, when you have a coaching staff that can develop talent, you can get those guys on campus, you can teach them, you can develop them, and you can turn them into football players. So again, running it down real quick, Kasper to Oregon. So who I think the primary wide receiver targets are: Carnell Tate, Noah Rogers, Devin Hyatt, and Cameron Seldon. Hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts. If you have not done so yet, please smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network at bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. Any and all support greatly appreciated. No, I threw a lot of information at you guys, kind of rambling, talking fast, trying to get through this thing. But again, bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. That's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.